Now, next person I want to bring on here is my good friend Lilian. Are you there?
I'm here, Luigi.
Where are you? Wait a second. Let me highlight you because you're somebody that's also very like like you've been very supportive, helpful, positive attitude. And you know what? It's the first time I really want to hear from you. And hey, just share whatever you want. You want to talk
I'm
about
just,
products?
I'm just going to do a real quick testimony and what I'm grateful for.
Yeah, wait a second.
So,
Let me highlight you because I want everyone to see you because I want to see you also personally. Where are you? Wait a second here.
I'm right here. I'm
Okay,
sitting in
there
my
you
chair in
are.
my
Okay,
living room in
I just found
Vancouver.
you here. Replay spotlight. Okay. Hello there, Lilian from
Oh my goodness.
Vancouver.
I am. So I'm Lilian Illich. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. And I'm just going to give a real quick testimony about how I got here, why I'm here, and what I'm grateful for. So before I started this journey, I worked as an ER nurse for many years. Before that, I was a children's ICU nurse, and I also took care of technology-dependent children, so pentaquads, trach children, everything like that. And then I made the transition to adult ER quite a few years ago. While I was at work, triage nurse is basically where I lived in the trauma room. I got pulled into the trauma room and I sustained a career ending injury while helping lift a 300-pound patient. We saved his life, but the injury changed mine forever. I suffered a severe shoulder injury. I had a 95% circumferential labral tear. My bicep tendon was ripped off. I had ulnar nerve displacement, numbness, tingling in my hand, all kinds of stuff. So multiple complications. Since then, I've had multiple surgeries with over 20 procedures. I have multiple anchors holding my shoulder in place. I've got a pin in my upper humerus where my tendon was replaced. I've had my ulnar nerve replaced under a muscle in my arm, all kinds of surgeries. Um, so going forward for the last 16 years, because this happened February 10th of 2010, for the last 16 years, I have lived with daily discomfort and challenges that have affected my sleep, my energy, overall quality of life. I honestly believed simply that that was going to be my life just moving forward. I just had to learn to accept that I was always going to have some sort of discomfort. Since incorporating OlyLife devices into my wellness routine, I've personally experienced significant improvements in my comfort. So I no longer experience the daily pain that I had for 16 years. My overall my well-being has completely shifted. I sleep more deeply. I wake up feeling completely rested, and I experiencing a level of daily comfort that I haven't felt in years. And it really seems weird to say that when you've lived in pain every day for 16 years and then suddenly not have it. It just doesn't seem right. But I do want to say that I'm incredibly grateful for Pete for calling me on February, I think it was 6th that I joined. He just called, yeah, I'm in, didn't even question it.
Pete, he finds all
So
the powerful women. Pete, what is he at this, Pete? Is he good looking or what? I mean, what is it here?
he's such a doll. He's so amazing. He's become like a big brother, like a very protective big brother. And he's just so giving of himself and so genuine. And yeah, he's an amazing leader. So big kudos to Pete and for introducing me to this technology. And little did I know how much it was going to change my life, and not just my life, but other people's lives. So honestly, thinking about it, I feel like I've come full circle in what I am meant to do in my life, because my career as a nurse, I lost. And for the last 16 years, I became a stay at home mom, raised my children, traveled, did all kinds of things. But the reason why I became a nurse was because I love helping people and I genuinely care for people and improving their quality of life. I've always been about empowering people to become more active advocates for their own health and their wellness. And these devices now allow me to do that again, but in a whole other way. So I'm really grateful for this. I'm grateful for Pete. I'm grateful for this community. I'm grateful for the people that I've met, that I'm going to meet, the lives that we are going to touch, and the lives that we are going to improve with this technology, and the opportunity to support others on their wellness journeys. And that's basically, I mean, I have lots of stories, but that's basically what brought me here and what I'm grateful for.
Wow,
So
very powerful. Thank you very much for sharing. I'm very glad to finally have you on a call and to hear from you like in front of all of us because you're an integral you're in an important part of our community. But now to actually hear your heart, your soul, and your voice, and while you're talking, gives a whole new dimension to Lilian. All right, because usually we see you in the chat always trying to help, but now we can actually see the soul behind the trying to help. Thank you very much, Lena. I'm very grateful that you're there too, and I appreciate you so much. And it looks like we will be seeing each other in Anaheim, correct? I think you're coming, eh?
I am. And if you have not got your ticket,
The
I got to
heart.
ask, why not? I'm looking forward to
Pete
it.
is going to be there too. I'm going to have to give Pete a big hug for being
I know Pete. Pete owes me a big
women.
bear hug.
Thank you very much, Lillian. I appreciate you.
No, thank you, Luigi.